Thanks for agreeing to set up this interview. As you know, we only have a short amount of time, so let's go ahead and get started right away. Now, I know that you've been involved in some work on community issues. Can you tell me what attracted you to the community issue that you chose at the beginning of the semester?
Yes, I chose sex education as my community issue for two main reasons. The first main reason is I strongly believe that sex education should be taught in public high schools and even public middle schools. I believe a sex education course should be offered every year starting from middle school, whether it's 5th to 6th grade, all the way up to 12th grade. By doing that, we can help teens establish a strong, correct sexual health pattern that they can use when they become young adults in the future and choose the right things that works for them. Along with that, it would also really decrease the rates of teen pregnancies and STIs in youth as well. The second main reason I did make the community issue was because sex education is something that makes a lot of people uncomfortable because of the word sex. Even though sex is something that happens in human nature, it still makes everyone uncomfortable, and I believe even if it does make someone uncomfortable, you still have to talk about it, because there's a good chance that most likely in that future, that teen or young adult will run into problems.
Okay, thank you. Now, your materials also said that you were involved in the community issue team project that focused on a call to action. Can you share with me what call to action your team put forward and why you chose that call to action?
Yes, so my group did sex education as well, and our one main call to action was to have people take the information that we provided to them about statistics, about how sex education is only taught in not even half of the country, and how the rates of STIs have been increasing, and how teens make up more than 50% of all new STI cases every year. With all of that knowledge and information we provided to them, we really wanted them to just share it with their friends and their peers. And we believe that by sharing information like that, whether it's just a little one about STI rates decreasing, or like what sex kind of is technically, and just by them sharing it to a friend at a party or just hanging out when they're studying, we believe that it would have a domino effect, and it would really take place and really help to get the word out about proper sex education and why it should be taught.
I see. Now, if I were to ask the other members of your team what they think your biggest strength is, what do you think they would say, and why do you think they would say it?
I would say my biggest strength would be organization. I'm a very organized person. For example, when it came to the outline, they thought I was the one who formatted it to the correct way, because that's just how I am as a person. And I was very organized within getting our group together at a proper time, which worked for everyone, for us to meet, and very organized about splitting up the work equally and the speech equally, so we all spoke at the same amount of time throughout the whole entire speech.
Okay, great. What for you was the most challenging thing about working with your team?
Personally, for me, I'm a very individual person. I do like to work a lot by myself, and working in groups is really hard for me. The one main challenge for me is letting other people do the work, if that makes sense. I am someone where I believe that I want to get a good grade on the project, and maybe the other people might not have the same motivation as me, or really are looking for the A, and maybe they're okay with the B or a C even. So for having me to divide the work up and really working and opening up and like seeing their views on the subject and taking their work too was really hard for me, but overall I think it really helped me to improve working in the group on one issue that I strongly felt about, and then they had the same feelings about it as well. So overall it all worked out great.
seconds or so, tell me what your biggest takeaway was from Com 110 this semester. What will stick with you and be useful to you?
I believe in Com 110, the one major thing that really helped was doing the personal reviews. I'm someone where I will do my work and the project, but I don't really go back to review what strengths and weaknesses I may have and what I should work on in the future. And by forcing us to do that after every speech and videotaping them and looking back at all of that, I believed it really helped. And they also helped to show, like, I saw that maybe my eye contact wasn't too good. And the small group leader put the same thing as something I could improve on. And it really helped for me to get a ground for in the future for speeches and what I need to do to improve myself and what strengths and weaknesses I do have to go off.
Alright. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me. We'll probably be in touch with you in the next few weeks